I saved a girl from drowning. She then sued me. I am a trained swimmer and completed all classes to become a lifeguard. However, swimming never was more than a hobby for me, and I chose a totally different career path. In 2007, I saved a girl from drowning. For those of you unexperienced with seashores and beaches, the sea will always push you back to the shore unless you are further than a given point. After this given point, the strong current will either push you deeper into the sea, or keep you where you are. You can't just float back to the shore, you will drown for exhaustion. You should send her Christmas cards every year, just like the sweetest, happiest passive-aggressive Christmas card you can muster. Maybe a picture of you down at the beach with a Santa hat or something, with a nice little "just thankful we're both alive to celebrate another Christmas. I wish you a safer and prosperous new year. P.S. Be careful when swimming next summer. That's a great idea and it would possibly even work, but I really don't want to have anything to do with this woman. Ugh, that's awful. I nearly drowned at Virginia Beach when I was 13 or 14. An off-duty firefighter saved my life. It would have never occurred to me to be anything less than eternally grateful. Okay, a question. How can a beach have an owner? It's not like an acre in a subdivision you just drop a house on. Also, did this put you off helping people in the future? Something like this happened to my uncle. As an off-duty fireman, he saw a car with two girls in their 20s go off a bridge into an orchard. By the time he got to the car, he saw that the girl in the passenger seat was dead, the car was on fire, and he suffered burns getting the girl out of the driver's seat. The surviving girl then sued him because she said he hurt her back and won. I was saved by a random guy when I was drowning at age 15. He could have easily drowned with me, but instead did what you did and carried me out of the river and safely to shore before an ambulance even got there. 6 years later I still think about it, and I never got to give him simple thank you because I was in shock and being seen by paramedics. I would give anything to find this guy. I want you to know that what you did was amazing, and you deserve nothing but honor for it. That's the most laughable case I've ever heard. If I was a judge, I'd order her to be drowned. We need more judges like you. If I was a witness, I'd testify that since she was suing the man who saved her from drowning, she clearly wants to drown, and the humane thing to do would be to drop her ass from a helicopter on the same spot she was rescued from. It's the only way to be sure, Your Honor. What an evil cunt. Good job for saving someone's life, even if they didn't deserve it. Amongst her charge was that I injured her while giving her CPR. As opposed to not giving her CPR, maybe? Can I just say, on behalf of her, thank you so much. She may be less than human, but what you did is so much more than 99% would have. Really, you are awesome. Write to your congressman. Seriously, at the very least you might get a signed commendation out of it, which while not worth $3,500, may help you out somewhat. Any one of you out there. If you ever save my life, I promise I will never sue you. I don't care what color you are, if you are religious or not, or if you are gay or straight. I might, however, send you a thank you card and some cake. Quick, someone push Te Cuervo out to sea so I can save him, her. Cake for everyone, or at least 8 to 10 of us. My dad was giving away something for free to a friend of a friend whom had come over to pick it up, fell off a step, went to the hospital, couldn't afford it and sued. People suck, but the recurring theme in these two stories is that each person couldn't afford medical care, so they had to sue. Do we even have to ask what country this occurred in, or is it obvious? That's funny, it actually happened in Netherlands. No, really, it happened in USA, in California. What can you say about the girl's character? Was she in school or what did she do for work? I just can't fathom the type of person who would think this type of response was in any way appropriate, other than the old bitches with mental issues who otherwise file frivolous lawsuits. I hope your case was publicized. Why didn't she sue the lifeguard? Or the city? I think she might actually have a complaint. He shouldn't have left the tower, that could have killed her. Thanks for being a good person. Yay for America's healthcare system. I think this is the real issue. Obviously, the victim suing her savior is a despicable act, but it wasn't simply out of evilness or malcontent. The fact that she was so desperate to pay her medical bills that she was willing to do something like that is more disgusting than her as a person. I think it was a shitty, horrible thing to do, but damn, can you imagine being that desperate? I hope she drowns in her bathtub. $50 says her parents or someone else convinced her to pursue legal action against you. I learned later that she had to spend 3 days at the hospitals, couldn't afford it. So, I assume this happened in some kind of third world country, with a horrible healthcare system, right? Let's all cheer for the new American second thought. Should I save this person's life, or will I get sued? It's a shame. I once advised my brother to not help a young boy who was riding a bike in the street. He fell and got his shoes laces caught in the gears. He was stuck. I told my brother to leave him be. Against my own advice, I cut him free. It's a damn shame. I just couldn't leave him there cause of traffic. I was actually more afraid of getting sued than running through traffic and cutting him free. I'm glad that you won, though sad that you had to go through that experience. Did it at least feel good when the judge gawped at her and told her to GTFO? Well, on behalf of all sane people in the world, thank you for doing a brave thing. Sorry it bit you in the ass a little bit. Don't let it turn you into a douche. Keep up the good work. Hero.